Hi, I'm Tim. Join me as I show you a simple, easy way to decorate any RC model aircraft using MonoKote trim sheets. Let's get to it. Any model airplane made out of balsa styrofoam, it needs to have some sort of covering. The balsa airframe alone on itself is not strong enough just for regular flights. You need some sort of covering to add strength to the model, to keep everything in place. And with any type of gas engine, the covering provides protection against the balsa wood from the fuel and residue from the fuel. Without the covering, the balsa wood would just soak it up and not be strong anymore. Historically, the coverings were silk span paper, some covering like that needed a very strong doping solution to apply the covering to make it stick to the model. The coverings are hard to use, it smelled horrible, it was a lot of work, but it had to be done. All that changed in the late 1970s with the advent of MonoKote. MonoKote was a plastic iron-on covering. It came in rolls like this in a variety of colors. And what happened with MonoKote, it was a regular covering on one side. The other side had an adhesive that was activated with heat. You put an ironing on one side of the covering. It actually stuck the covering to the model, and then a second application of heat from a heat gun would shrink it. It changed everything because now you could very easily apply covering. It looked great, and there was absolutely no order. It was a game changer in covering RC model airplanes. But the question always came up, well, how can we add decoration to that? Stars, emblems, stripes, whatever. It is possible to take one color of MonoKote, apply it onto another color. It's a little bit hard to do because the MonoKote is fairly thin. It's hard to maneuver to put precisely onto the model. You have to apply heat to it. There can be bubbles underneath where the heat can't exchange. And so until we had practical decals on computer home printers, a very common and easy way that's a little bit of a lost art were MonoKote trim sheets. These are the MonoKote trim sheets right here. They come in sheets about 3 feet long. They come in a wide range of colors. It's about $3 each. I got them on Amazon.com. And what the advantage of the trim sheets are is they have a paper backing, so you can easily cut out whatever image or letter you want on the paper. And then what you do is you simply peel off the covering from this paper backing, and this very sticky backing just sticks to whatever surface you have. So you can use trim MonoKote on a range of aircraft, ones that you build and almost ready to fly, foam, or MonoKote itself. It sticks on very well. So I'm going to show you a few tips and techniques of putting this onto a model for your consideration that will allow you to easily decorate any RC model that you have at home. So what we'll do now is a demonstration of some lettering. These are some letters I just printed out on my computer using a word processing program. Don't even need a graphics program. You can see you can experiment with the fonts, the size of the fonts, the outline. And what I do is this is just a demonstration. You'll take these letters and I simply cut them out with a pair of scissors so you get a letter like this. And what you can do with this letter is simply place it over the back of the MonoKote trim, trace around it, then you can cut it out from the trim. And this is an example of a paper 7 on the back of the MonoKote trim, and you simply peel this off like this and you put it onto the MonoKote. We'll demonstrate that here in a moment. So what I've done is, this is a piece of scrap balsa wood. I've taken some MonoKote or any iron-on covering. MonoKote was the industry leader back in the 70s. There's other companies, Coverite, etc., that have, it's basically the same product. I've put this onto the balsa. We're just going to show some things to consider as you apply the trim MonoKote onto this covering. So now we're going to apply 2 of these number 7s onto the sample board. What will happen is it's very easy. You simply peel off the backing, and onto the MonoKote you put and then it's on there. And I mean, that is really stuck on there. You don't even need to apply any sealant to the side. Now you notice it's a little bit crooked. So a technique that you can use if you're doing numbers, for example, is just to take a piece of tape, put it on there, and you can line up the numbers on there. But the trick I want to show you that you'll find is very helpful. What do you do when it sticks right onto the MonoKote like this? The answer is you take some dishwashing lotion, mix it with water. When you put this onto the back of the MonoKote itself, it allows the MonoKote to move around when you put it on. So let me show this. Here's another 7. We'll put this on here and note how you can move it around. So you can take time to get it all lined up. When you're satisfied with the placement, just leave it alone. It'll dry in place with some water. You can get rid of the dishwashing solution, and that gives you the ability to put the covering in a correct place. So as you've seen, we can put the trim MonoKote onto MonoKote. It's also possible to put the trim MonoKote on another piece of trim MonoKote. So this is a red rectangle of trim MonoKote. I put another piece of white MonoKote on it for that effect. Same thing, you can peel off the backing. And then we just pull it off. So it's 2 pieces of trim MonoKote, and we can put this on the covering like that. Now there's another aspect of the trim MonoKote, these trim MonoKote tapes, and they come in varying widths. This one is about 1/8 of an inch wide, and it's the same material, trim MonoKote. You peel it off, you press it on, there's no heat needed to apply it. So it's very easy. Here I have a piece of the yellow trim MonoKote. Take off the back, and we can put that right in place like this. And so again, very easy for an almost ready to fly anything to come up with a wide range of easy to do decorative items on your model airplane. So again, the MonoKote trim is a very easy addition to your arsenal of tricks to decorate your model airplane. Let me show you an example with my Electro Aviator here. So this plane is covered in MonoKote, the yellow MonoKote. These red squadron leader stripes that are shown here, that is trim MonoKote that I put in place. These are decals. You can see the decals here, which are suitable for a little bit more complicated numbers. But this entire back with the red and white stripes and the blue bar, that's all trim MonoKote. Again, a very easy and quick way to apply something even to an almost ready to fly model without the need for any tools, irons, or things of that nature. So in conclusion, do consider trim MonoKote sheets available on Amazon. Come in a wide range of colors. They last forever. There's no tools required. You peel off the backing, they go right in place. A little bit of dishwashing soap to allow them to move around. And it's just a handy thing to have to do a quick and easy decoration to your RC model airplane.